Well, my voice is as back as it's ever going to be, so let's get into this show. Raw kicks off with a tribute to Warrior. They show a cool video. All the superstars are out on the ramp. Some of them are wearing, the Ultimate Warriors t-shirt. It was really cool to see. They had a little moment of silence with a 10-bell salute. Obviously, a great way to start off Raw. Again, rest in peace to the Warrior. One of the things on the show, they announced that there's going to be a tournament for the IC title. They were going to have the 4 first-round matches on this show. The first one was the first match of the night. It was RVD versus Del Rio. There might not be 2 people that I care less about, but that's okay. The match was all right. RVD gets the win. Kind of obvious, seeing as Del Rio didn't even get an entrance. When the match starts off with, already in the ring from Buenos Aires, Mexico. I'm like, oh, God. Wonder where this is going to go. Yeah, it wasn't bad. RVD should have won. He did win, so nothing to complain about there. You got Batista, Orton, and Triple H backstage, and they're talking about the Shield, and they're like, Orton and Batista are like, man, we're just focused on the title. The Shield are more of your problem, so, we can't help you out on this one. Stay tuned, though. Then we got the Rhodes brothers versus Rybaxel, and Rybaxel wins, so, what happened to the Rhodes? It's crazy how they were literally easily the hottest tag team, one of the hottest, acts going in WWE at one point, and now they're losing to Rybaxel. The only problem with this is think of how cool the match of Cody versus Goldust build-up was going to be. Now it's like, if it happens, it'll still be cool, but the breakup's not going to matter as much as they're irrelevant. So, interesting to see where they go with this. We get the new Divas champion, Paige. I like Paige, I'm telling you. I hope they keep her, going with what I saw from NXT, the whole anti-diva sort of thing. She beats Alicia Fox with a cool, I don't know if like I said, I haven't watched her enough to know if that move has a name. I know that what she hit AJ with was the Page Turner, but I don't know if she has a name for the submission she won with today, but she does win, so there you go. AJ Lee is going to get that rematch eventually, so that'll probably be a good match. Looking forward to that. We get a rematch from last week. Batista and Orton versus the Usos. God, am I loving this Batista-Orton reunion. The match goes for a little bit, not quite as destructive as last week by any means. The Shield ends up interfering, and Batista gets hit with a Superman punch, and they're, the Shield are up in the ring, giving it to him like, hey, we up in this bitch. And or Batista, get out of there. Would this set up something for later? Stay tuned. There's kind of funny. You see Batista and Orton walking around backstage after the match, and Triple H just walks up and is like, I told you so. And that was just the end of that. Then you get Paul Heyman coming out. He beats the streak down. He's, talking about, Lesnar beat the streak. He did this. I'm the greatest manager of all time. I'm an advocate for this guy. So when I bring in a new guy that I tell you is going to be the top star, you need to pay attention. Brings out Cesaro. This was the second match in the Intercontinental title tournament. Cesaro versus Mark Henry. Cesaro gets the win with a neutralizer on Mark Henry. Looked sick. He was hitting uppercuts all up in the place. Cesaro on this side of the bracket. He'll be facing RVD. Clearly Cesaro is the guy I want to win on that side of the bracket. Who do I want him to face? I'll tell you later. Because the other guy did win. But yeah, it was a good time. Nothing too crazy. Triple H telling Brad Maddox, hey, go tell the Shield that they're in the main event, but don't tell them who they're against. So it builds the suspense. So Lana, the ravishing Russian. That is not Russian. But she comes out, introduces Alexander Rusev, and he faces Xavier Woods, and he wins by submission really fast. R-Truth tries to beat him up, but it just doesn't work. I don't know how I feel about Rusev. I like Lana, I'll tell you that. But I don't know how I feel about Rusev yet. If you've watched NXT, let me know in the comments. Should I be excited about this guy? Because so far it's just like looking like Tensai out here beating up dudes that don't matter. But speaking of NXT, am I excited for the Adam Rose experience? Oh, hell yeah. Am I excited for Bo Dallas? It's hard for an egg to become a bird, but an egg can never learn how to fly. You gotta Bo-leave. Oh, I'm a Bo-leaver. Those are the two I'm excited for. This guy, not so sure about so far. Third match in the IC title tournament, Sheamus versus Jack Swagger. I wrote down Sheamus wins before this match was even over, and it happened. After the match, though, he was limping around, so that, depending on when they do the next round of matches, that might play into that a little bit. We'll see. Sandow spouting off about how he deserves this and that because he's the most deserving person in the WWE. Everyone knows it, and they all need to bow down to him. Big Show, you know I deserve it. Boom. Big Show knocks him out, walks off. Solid. You got Bray Wyatt cutting a promo. It's a good promo. Bray Wyatt always cuts a good promo. It's just what it is. Cena ends up coming out, and he's like, well, Bray Wyatt had said something along the lines of, I'm going to be the one to push John Cena. John Cena comes out, hey, I don't need another push at all. No one wants to see that. Of course. Cena out here showing family pictures of Sister Abigail. It's Bray Wyatt, and he shows the baby of the Wyatts. It was okay. I will not act like I did not laugh at some points, even though some of them were really dumb. I'm not going to act like I didn't laugh at all. So there you go, Cena. Bray Wyatt's like, all you know how to do is joke, get serious. And John Cena with the ultimate counter of, well, you saw what happens when I get serious at WrestleMania, I beat your ass. So Cena challenges him to a steel cage match at Extreme Rules. Looking forward to that. Fandango dumped Summer Rae, apparently. Now he's with Layla, and they were against Santino Marella and Emma. And it's like, how many times can Santino and Fandango be in the same ring together? I just don't understand. Layla and Fandango get the win. That's all. I have no idea. Now I liked this segment. Stephanie backstage with Kane, calling him a shell of what he used to be. What happened to the Devil's favorite demon? What happened to the Big Red Machine? He freaks out, gets up in her grills, breathing all heavy. Takes his old, Kane mask from out of the display and says that, he's going to eviscerate Daniel Bryan when he comes back. I love this because I knew that if the second that Kane got linked up with Daniel Bryan, I knew what that meant, but it didn't make me less excited for it later. The last of the first round, the winner would face Sheamus, Ziggler versus Bad News Barrett. The man that I want to face Cesaro in the finals, Bad News Barrett, gets the win. Woo! And then we get a Kane vignette about how ruthless he is. Anyways, to the main event. Because, good Lord. Shield versus, all the heels on the roster. There's 11 dudes out there. Of course, the match goes off. Hits a snag rarely quickly with 11 dudes all attacking the Shield and all that good stuff. That doesn't matter. I don't give a shit. They beat down the Shield. The Shield gets beat down. All these random dudes are just, chillaxing. What am I trying to say? They're just chilling. And then all of a sudden, evolution is a mystery. I said, by God, yes. Oh, I was so excited. You guys, you don't understand. Oh, I was so excited. Triple H, Batista, Orton. Evolution is back. Right when I saw Kane get matched up with Daniel Bryan, I knew it was time. 3-on-3 at Extreme Rules. Oh, I'm excited. Evolution comes out, hits RKOs, Batista bobs pedigrees, and Triple H yells, believe in evolution. Oh my gosh. Best way to end Raw ever after a show that was kind of just lagging, and it was like the IC Championship tournament matches were they're okay, but it needed something, and it got it with the return of Evolution. I'm so excited. Raw, thank you for ending on a good note. Cannot wait for this feud. Oh, let me know what you thought of the show. Loved the ending. I will talk to you guys later. Woo! I gotta go celebrate the return of Evolution. Are you kidding me?